Hope you all are having a blessed Thursday. This afternoon, some of the stories that we have here. St. Catherine man charged with murder of stepson. In 18 days, Camille Campbell lost 4 family members to the Big C, the deadly, highly contagious Delta variant. Also coming up, Jamaican sentenced to 20 years for sodomy in Alabama. So that and more. And remember that if you're new to the channel, if it is your first time over here, please I'm asking you to subscribe. Plus, click the notification bell, and while doing so, select option all. So that way, you'll be first in line to be notified about each and every activity on our channel, on this channel. And also remember to give this video a like always, for YouTube algorithm. Blessings and more beatitude soon forward. Starting off in St. Catherine, 33-year-old Marco Dacres, otherwise called Shortman, a farmer of Balls District in Kitsington, St. Catherine, has been charged with the murder of his stepson. The deceased is 24-year-old Sean Winter. The incident happened at their home on the night of August 12th. The police report that the men had an argument that developed into a fight. Winter reportedly used a shovel to hit Dacres, after which it is alleged that Dacres used a knife to stab Winter in the chest. Winter was taken to the hospital where he was pronounced upon arrival. Dacres later turned himself into the police, where he gave a caution statement and an interview was conducted. He was subsequently charged and his court date is being finalized, so I'll keep you abreast on that as the case progresses. Now over to the western section of the Highland in Darliston, Westmoreland, where 4 family members lost their battle fighting the novel C19 virus, the Delta variant. In 18 days, Camille Campbell lost 2 sisters, her brother, and her common-law husband. 4 family members in the height of a pandemic is a mountain of sorrow for the 46-year-old former gas station attendant. Other cases like hers could ripple across Jamaica with the highly contagious Delta virus. The Highland has tallied 63,464 C19 infections and 1,417 deaths, with the highest one-day positivity rate of 48% being recorded on Monday. On August 2nd, Campbell's 61-year-old sister, Denise Campbell, died as a result of kidney failure with the help of the virus. 9 days later, her 58-year-old sister, Lonnie Campbell, alias Babs, passed away from complications from the virus. And on the same day, her 72-year-old brother, David Blake, who was a patient at the Mandeville Hospital, died from diabetic complications. By Friday, August 20, Campbell's 58-year-old spouse, Anthony Beckford, died in her arms, days after suffering unbearable pains and difficulty breathing after battling the C19 for days. And viewers, it is a sad situation when one has to encounter this massive loss. She says she's trying to cope because she's God's purpose, and as she spoke, she was unable to hide the ache in her voice. Her eldest sister, Denise, was a live-in helper. She had a minor stroke in January and was being treated by doctors. But her other sister, Lonnie, was busy working as a shopkeeper when the virus ended her life. Her brother was a retired chef who had bouts of hospitalizations. And meanwhile, her spouse was a delivery man, and he too was diagnosed with the C19 on August 12th, along with the rest of his family, but they fared better. As she recalled these last moments, she said she has never seen that type of short of breath before, as it took time to build up and there was no relief for him hours before he passed. She said it was so intense that he would lie down and get up because he just couldn't breathe. He sweat profusely as the virus took control of his body, while his hands were cold and the skin darkened. His breathing also worsened throughout the day, and he concluded that he was dying. She said her husband looked at her and said, "Camille, you know I'm not going to make it." And she said, "No, remember that there's a God that we serve. You cannot go and leave me. Hold on." But the virus decided that he has to go. However, her partner held on for a few more minutes, but the pain was so excruciating. Her husband's eyebrows were knitted from pain all over his body, and with fear gripping her, she shifted position in sync with every move he made. According to her, the pain was unbearable. She saw him trying to catch his breath. His eyes started rolling over, his body started to stiffen, and he just died right there in her hand. Campbell's sister and her common-law husband are among at least 95 Jamaicans who have died from the virus in August. That figure, confirmed by Dr. Corinne Webster Kerr, the national epidemiologist, says that was the count up to Sunday, August 22. An average of 30 more deaths have been added since. August seems set on displacing the July numbers of 138 deaths with a 1.1% death rate so far. Microbiologist Dr. Wilmore Webley of the University of Massachusetts in the United States said the Delta variant of the virus has changed the whole landscape of the pandemic because one infected person transmits the virus to an average of 7 people each time. And this is serious, that is serious. The Delta variant has been detected in at least 7 parishes in Jamaica so far, and people will become more infected because the virus is more transmissible, which means people who are more vulnerable are going to die. Webley is lobbying for Jamaicans to get vaccinated in order to stave off the threat of the hospitalizations and deaths. And what they're also saying is that vaccinated persons can still contract and spread the virus. People, something is not right there. And the associate professor is urging locals to continue to wear masks, face masks, and to avoid crowds, congestions. And we should still be aware that the virus capitalizes on people who don't listen and vaccinate. So in the meantime, as we shifted our focus back to Westmoreland, Campbell said she's trying to be strong for her 14-year-old daughter as she tried everything she could to keep her spouse alive. But just to name a few, she said they have tried steaming, eucalyptus, and if you did grow with a granny, then you would know eucalyptus oil, and they have also tried peppermint, adding that antibiotics were also administered. Our first family member will be buried today, so if you can be kind with your words and send some condolences to the family, you can leave a comment and make your opinion count down in the comment section. Also, if you reach this far, please I'm asking you to like the video. All I need in return is just a like on my videos. Blessings. Now, as we board the flight and head over to the United States of America, we saw where a Jamaican man was sentenced to 20 years in a United States prison on Monday after he pleaded guilty to 1 count of sodomy in Alabama. According to a report from the US-based WTVY News, Eminike Downey was sentenced on the same day he pleaded guilty. Details of the case were not revealed, but it was reported that the female complainant was a minor who prosecutors claimed Downey had previously known. And Mr. Downey, the convict, he went to the United States illegally from Jamaica, the report also disclosed. The Jamaican is the second illegal immigrant to be convicted in Houston County on sex crimes in recent weeks, according to the report. Emiliano Rodriguez, who crossed the Mexican border into the United States, was found guilty of raping a minor on July 27. He trespassed illegally on her property, and he too is to be sentenced this Thursday. Downey and Rodriguez are to be deported after serving their respective sentences. So leave a comment and make your opinion count down in the comment section. And I'm going to leave you with some flooding from a flash flood warning that is now in effect for eastern and southern central parishes, while a flash flood watch is in effect for all other parishes, effective until 5 p.m. today, August 26, 2021. And before I go, I would like to say, if you're new to the channel, if it is your first time over here, please I'm asking you to subscribe, plus click the notification bell, and while doing so, select option all, so that way you'll be first in line to be notified about each and every activity on our channel, on this channel. And also remember to give this video a like always, for YouTube algorithm, blessings and more beatitude. Thank you for watching. Stay safe.
What's her name from?
Oh God.
Oh God, Manchester United.
What you know?
Yeah, but the guy with the blue umbrella, I tell them what to walk. I think car park and say, you don't care about them a licky. Because then he decided to go down there to tell them.
Oh God, the man wicked.
He wicked man, the boss man wicked.
You're not getting help here?
Shoes, much.
This is what is happening in Bull Bay, right? Wees Road. This van here gets stuck in the water. It cannot move because water come down on it. And see, the coal bed is actually higher than the road. This is where boats come across. The vehicle here is stuck in it. Was coming up this morning but unable to move again. Right now the bridge, the main bridge, water almost reach it. So it is even at a threat at the moment.